Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna discuss facts about the capital of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Amsterdam is the capital and the most popular city of the Netherlands, with a population of 872,000 people in the main city, and had a population of 1.4 million people in urban area and 2.4 million people in metropolitan area. It is found in the province of North Holland. Amsterdam is referred to the Venice of North because of its large number of canals. Amsterdam is found on the river Amstel, dam due to control the flooding. And the city name derives from Amsterdam, originating as a small fishing city in 12th century. Amsterdam became one of the most important port in the world during the Dutch Golden Age in 17th century and became the leading center of finance and trade. In 19th and 20th century, the city was expanded and the neighborhood area was planned and built. Amsterdam officially became the capital of the Netherlands since 1983. Before that, everyone saw Amsterdam as capital, but that was not official. Amsterdam is a city which is built on poles, a lot of poles. One of the most interesting facts about the Netherlands is that it is built on 11 million poles. A city is placed a meter or so below the sea level. A train station in Amsterdam Central alone needs 9,000 poles, whereas a single house needs only 10 poles. These wooden poles of 15 to 20 meter are placed in a sandy layer, which is 11 meter deep. An interesting fact about the Amsterdam is that the city lies actually below the sea level, but has managed to stay above the water thanks to its canal system and wooden poles. Unfortunately, the swampy marshes beneath make for the poor foundation and had resulted several cracks in buildings over the years. Amsterdam's 17th century canals are so frequently compared to the Venice and earned the nickname of Venice of the North. In fact, Amsterdam is home to 165 canals with a total length of 50 kilometers, while the Italian counterpart has only 150 canals. Amsterdam has long-running reputation as cycle-friendly city, so it's not surprised to hear the bells ringing by the cyclists throughout the city. Over 60% citizens use bicycle every day, with an estimated of 1 million bicycles in a city. Amsterdam's cycle lane function as a highway. A lot of cyclists take their cycle to the canal for swimming. Joints may be legal in the city, but smoking tobacco in bars and restaurants is illegal since 2008. You are also prohibited from smoking in trains, stations, and waiting areas. If you are caught by authorities, you are expected to fine over 25 euros or more. There are more than 2,500 houseboats, many of which you can stay in instead of typical hotels, located along the canals and Amstel River. These floating homes have all the features of normal homes, such as kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom. Ever wondered why there are so many narrow houses in Amsterdam? Back in the 17th century, the citizen has to pay the tax according to width of their houses. This results in numerous slender buildings with about 3 or 4 floors. The narrowest home in Amsterdam is measuring at just 2 meters in width and 5 meters in depth. Amsterdam has more canals than Venice and more bridges than Paris. There are about 1,281 bridges in Amsterdam. 80 can be found within the canal ring. The most famous bridge is the Skinny Bridge. When you are standing at the corner of Herengracht Canal, you can see 15 bridges at the same time. There are 3 major canals in the capital. These were created in 17th century during the Dutch Golden Age. You can find 1550 monumental buildings along these canals. Amsterdam has over 7,000 monumental buildings. The floating flower market exists since 1862 and has grown into one of the most famous flower markets of the Netherlands. The stalls are located on the boats, which is the reminder of that time when the flowers were delivered by the boats. You can find 38 markets in Amsterdam, from flower market to antique market. The main shopping street of the Amsterdam, the Calver Street, exists for more than 600 years. Until 1629, there was a market to sell cow, calves and oxes, which refers to that name. Kalveren means calves, so it is literally the cow street. You can find more than 400 kilometers of cycle path in Amsterdam alone. Amsterdam has great public transportation network and more than 747,000 people use it every day. Amsterdam gets visited by 14 million tourists every year. Around 4.5 million are Dutch tourists and more than 9.5 million are foreign visitors. And in that city there are just 821,000 inhabitants. For relatively a small city, Amsterdam is head and shoulder when it comes to its culture. The city has more museums and theaters per capita in the world. If the world-class Van Gogh Museum don't suit you, there are pretty much more to visit. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, comment below the section and also subscribe to our YouTube channel.